there, my little movie maniacs, I'll call them movie maniacs, my little movie maniacs, and welcome to the Christmas special of Midnight a Movie Mania. I am your host, John, and with me is, as always, I can't do this intro. Oh my God.
I never knew it this. It's okay.
Anyway, is the Bob Cratchit, or Cratchit even, to my Ebenezer Scrooge, Spike. Oh God, that was terrible. That was a car crash.
That would have been such a great introduction, but
yeah, it's a complete cock up. That one is a royal cock up. Anyway, I'll leave it in. Screw it. I'm not redoing it. I'm just leaving it in. So anyway, tonight we're looking at Muppets Christmas Carol, which is the movie Spike's been waiting for all year.
I love this movie so much.
Oh my God. And I have a feeling he will be defending this movie for me because this is the first time I watched this movie. And oh my God, I watched this morning at 11 o'clock and it finished at about, what was it, 12:30. And I was literally rocking on the sofa. It is so sweet. It put me in a diabetic coma. I was like, oh my God, this thing is like, oh my God. Anyway, like I say, this is the first time I watched this thing start to finish because, as I said before, someone brought this in for the end of the year movie viewing thing that they do every December. So I watched like maybe 10 minutes of this thing. I went, nope, and walked out and done other stuff. So this will be the first time I watched it from start to end.
I can't even wrap my head around that. Like not finishing something Muppets once you start it is just foreign to me. Like, I have no idea what that's even like.
Oh my God. Like I says, this was 30 years ago. So I was, 14? So yeah. And this whole cutesy, like singing, all dancing thing was like, nope. And I just walked out. Nope. So
that's right. You don't like musicals or anything. So I forget about that. I'm not usually a fan either, but it's the Muppets. So it's totally cool.
True. No, there's a selected few musicals I actually do like and can tolerate, but anything this sweet, and it's like, nope, I'm out. You know, I mean, it has to. I mean, the musical has to have a slight edge to it. You know, like Rocky Horror or the Blues Brothers or Little Shop of Horrors. You know, it has to have an edge to it. So, but this thing is just pure sugar, and it's like, no
edge to the Muppets.
You're right. No. So, is this your go-to Christmas movie, or is this one of your go-to Christmas movies?
It is. It's pretty much the only one I watch regularly anymore.
Okay.
Because that and A Christmas Story.
Okay. That's a movie I've never actually saw before. Is A Christmas Story. I think I've actually saw it start to end. I saw parts of it, but not all of it. So, to me, the one movie I watch every single December is Scrooged, which I love that movie. I mean, it is just so.
I have not seen that movie since it was released in theaters.
Oh my God.
When was that? That was like ages ago. That was like the 80s, wasn't it?
Yeah, 88. It was released, yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that movie will not fail to put a tear in my eye as my my heart grows two sizes, you know. That put a little love in your heart thing gets me every single bloody time. So but anyway, I also, my other go-to Christmas movies are Gremlins. And Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, which is just awful, but it's geniusly awful. I mean, the guy's eyebrow acting that thing is on point. It makes no goddamn sense, and it's just gore for sake of gore, but it's hilariously bad. So, like I says, it must be watched. It's just a business. You ever seen Silent Night, Deadly Night 2?
What was that?
Have you ever seen Silent Night, Deadly Night 2? No? Oh my God. It is, oh God, when was it out? 1990, I think it was. And it is just terrible. It's just. Oh, no, it was 1990. Sorry, 1990 was the last one. It was the fifth one. It was 80. Shit. 86, I think it was. And oh my god, it is abysmal, but geniusly abysmal. I mean, the first one is Saturday Night Diddle Night, which came out in '84, and was swiftly pulled by the Catholic Church because it had a killer Santa. You can't have a killer Santa, even though killer Santas were done.
I remember that.
Oh my god, killer Santas were done in multiple different things, such as Tales from the Crypt, the Joan Collins, where she takes on a killer Santa. There's another Tales from the Crypt where it's the doctor from Lethal Weapon kills her husband, and then there's a killer Santa goes in and kills her. So the killer Santa's been done numerous times. So, but because this was a big wide opening, oh my god, you can't have a killer Santa. The kids, think of the kids. Anyway, so and the second one is basically taking footage from the first one and making a whole 40 minutes before they get into their actual own movie. It's ridiculous. Oh my god. Anyway, moving on. I've got to say, but I am not a great fan of Christmas because this comes from years of working retail and hearing the same 10 or so Christmas themes over and over and over and over and over, starting in October and finishing in January, and I can't stand Christmas movies or music. It's like PTSD for crying out. I mean,
as someone who works retail now, and is pretty much my career at this point, I guess I don't mind it quite so much. I guess I'm so used to it. It's just like, like day after Thanksgiving, the Christmas music is going to start piping in. It's just come Halloween, even before Halloween, we're already getting Christmas stuff in and planned, But yeah, I don't mind it. Even doing retail. I mean, I work at a store though that is not like a Walmart type of. It's not. We have good customers as opposed to, like Walmart customers. Not that there's anything wrong with Walmart customers. They are unique breed.
Moving on swiftly. Now, let's say I have been in so many fights on the actual till side where they're going, oh my god, get me this. And I goes, I can't. I'm here to scan your items for you. You want to get this something, you get it your bloody well self. You know what I mean? Or there's people fighting over, oh my god, my last job was in Marks and Spencer's. My last retail job, that was. And Marks and Spencer's is quite a posh, well-off supermarket kind of in Britain, and it's quite famous, M&S. Anyway, the point being, they had these small tins of chocolate biscuits, and they came in on the day before Halloween and stretched all the way up to Christmas Eve. So people were going, you could buy them anytime, basically between that window until Christmas Eve, and there was a fight between three old women in their 60s fighting over these fucking tins of biscuits. I'm like, you could have bought them any time within the 3-month period, but no, you have to leave it to Christmas Eve, and then you're literally fighting over tins of, quite frankly, disgusting biscuits. I mean,
yeah, wow.
Oh god, and I'm sorry, but having people fighting over tacky Christmas decorations was another thing that put me off Christmas. I'm like, nope, I'm done. Nope.
We don't get anybody fighting over anything. But of course, I at a big box store, so we have plenty of everything to go around. So, and gone are the days of Cabbage Patch dolls where everybody was, trying to grab them. I mean, we don't have those days anymore, fortunately. So people aren't easy like that. They just go online and order them.
Yeah, that's true. That's very, very true. I mean, unfortunately, there's still parts of Britain that have never heard of the word internet, so they still fight over items, and it's like, oh my god, Jesus. But no. I mean, I'll tell you a complete nasty horror story. I worked in Toys R Us over a Christmas period way
Oh,
back in 2004, and we had a gigantic Harry Potter display, and it was playing that annoying theme song over and over and over again. So I was touching my eye, going, "Kill me now!" I'm getting waterboarded by do 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 do, and over and over and over again. Anyway, so this guy comes in, and he's about 50, 53, and he is a big guy. He's like 6'2", and he is a big man. He's quite muscled and quite chunky. And he asked me for some specialised Harry Potter doll of Hermione, which I says, I have no idea. The display's over there. Let's go through the display because I can't leave the front desk because I was front desk. And he was not having it. He was effing and blinding, So I go around front desk and go up to him and go, I'm sorry, sir, but you can't swear. This is a kids department.
yeah.
You're in the toilet aisle. This guy picks me up off the ground a good 2 feet and slams me against the counter, shattering Harry Potter toys everywhere. I'm like, what in the... So, no, I hate retail during Christmas.
I can understand it now.
I mean, oh my God. Anyway, so let's get back to this movie. I heard this underperformed because of Home Alone 2 kicked its ass.
Yeah.
Because this was released the same week as Home Alone 2.
Yeah. And Aladdin was still playing at the time, so that didn't help either.
All right. And I'm guessing Batman Returns also kicked its ass. I mean, because that was 92 also. So yeah. I did find out the budget of the thing was 12 million and it made 33 million. So it's kind of underperformed, but like I said, it had stiff competition.
Yeah, and it's considered a classic now, though. You know,
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
The love for it now is way more than it was back in the day.
Yeah, that's very true. That is very, very true. I mean, I don't say that. I put a few tweets out this week saying that I'm watching this thing first time ever, and people were saying, "Oh my God, this is not as good as I remembered when I was a kid. It's kind of and you might actually hate it." So,
Yeah, see, this came out in 1992, so I was not a child. So I actually saw this as an adult. So So my view of it now is exactly how it was back then.
Yeah. I mean, I also had people saying, "Oh my God, how can you hate on this movie? It's a childhood favorite thing." And I was like, "Yeah, this came out when I was 13. I saw it when I was 14. This is not a childhood movie for me, and I have never seen a thing at all until today. So there's no nostalgia. There's no rose-tinted glasses. It's just a movie."
Yeah, and for me, it's the Muppets, so it automatically starts at a good spot, you know. So I loved it. I did.
Okay, fair enough. I will say, is it me or were the sets off kilter? The sets seem to be, I don't know, off centered.
Yeah, they were very stylized, and they were also they were angled in such a way so when it was filmed down low, it looked like the studio, the town or the city was much larger than it actually was. So that, you know, the perspectives, they forced the perspectives and everything. And then there's one particular shot where it just all falls apart. It's during the Ghost of Christmas Present song where they do some wide shots and it's like, oh, okay, well, we can see the set now. And
oh, yeah. Also, isn't the bit in it where they're walking through town, Scrooge and one of the ghosts walking through town, and they walk past like a couple walking down a side alley, and they realise it's not a real side alley, it's painted on, and they just stop and awkwardly stand around until the camera pulls away. It's like, what the hell? So, right then, I looked up some trivia, and I found these interesting pieces of trivia which made me laugh. The puppeteers hated the new rabbit puppet. That apparently they had a new puppet, the little rabbit thing, which I can't remember the name of the puppet. the one where Scrooge goes, "You there, boy, get me the biggest goose in all of London." That rabbit, apparently they hated that thing because it was so small and it was too cute. So they decided to throw it on set and put it in miserable scenarios. That's why it's wrapped up in paper and it's freezing cold. And Scrooge hits it with the wreath and all that stuff because they hated that fucking stupid little puppet.
Oh, that's funny because that's a classic rabbit. What was it? He's been in a couple. He's been in several productions. Actually, I forget his name. He actually has a name, but I don't remember what it is.
Well, apparently he was a brand new puppet for this movie, and it was scoring high on the sort of appreciation list of what the hell it was with the fans. This is why it was given this like bigger scene sort of thing. But the puppeteers hated it because it was so small. It was a pain in the ass to puppet. So they threw it around the set and they were quite mean to it. So isn't that nice? I mean, Sir Michael Caine played this as he would a play and not like he was talking to other people's hands, because he played this straight down the barrel. He was like, I'm ignoring this ridiculous singing and talking melons and apples and such. And I'm like, what in the hell? So
which works beautifully for the movie because one of the touchstones of all Muppet movies is that humans don't think it's weird to be talking to talking pigs and talking frogs and talking dogs. He played that perfectly throughout this whole movie.
Yes.
Never broke character once. And he said from the beginning, he's like, there's not going to be any nudge, nudge, wink, wink to these Muppets. I mean, I'm going to play it like Scrooge should be played.
Yes. He
did. And it was great.
Yeah. Also, wasn't it supposed to be a TV special? And they realised, nope, let's make this a major motion picture.
Yeah.
And Michael Caine didn't realise this was not a TV movie until halfway through the shoot. And he realised it was Brian Henson's first movie. And he was like, what the hell? So he gave it more oomph, so to speak.
Yeah, he was he was noted as saying at the time, he was like, I had no idea that this was his first movie. That this was Brian's first movie. And he was just like even more impressed with Brian because Brian had never directed anything before. And he was like, I had no idea he had never directed anything before because he had done such a great job until that point, you know? So.
Yes. And this is the first major Muppet project after Jim Henson's death, which kind of startled me. I was like, wow. And that's true because Jim Henson died, 1990, 91?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The performer that's for the guy that performed Scooter, I can't think of his name. I'll have to look it up. He died in 1992. That's why the movie's dedicated to two people, Jim Henson and that guy whose name I'll have to look up. But he died of AIDS in 1992, and that's why they chose not to put Scooter in the movie, was because they didn't feel it was right to stick Scooter in there.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
He was too sick to even work on the film throughout the production.
So is Scooter now a retired Muppet, or is he back?
He is back.
Oh, right. Okay then.
Yeah, they brought him back because he's iconic. So, but yeah, he was not in this movie because of that. You don't even know who Scooter is, so who am I even talking to?
Actually, I do know Scooter. Scooter's the
the guy
which one is?
with Ferrari.
Yes, it's just the production assistant and the Muppet TV show. So I know who Scooter is. Thank you very much.
Good, I'm glad. You make me very happy right now. You know who Scooter is.
Anyway, where was I now? Oh yes, this is the first Muppet movie where Kermit is not the lead.
Yeah,
he's the sort of co-lead. So
and Miss Piggy doesn't even show up till like 40 minutes into the movie.
Yeah, 53 minutes in, she shows up, and I'm like, what the hell? So,
She was noted in an interview saying that the only reason she did the movie, because she doesn't show up for the first like half of it, is that she got to play Kermit's wife.
Yeah.
I'm willing to do the movie because I'm getting to play my Kermit's wife.
Yeah, I'll have to say, the children they have, the two pig children, they are creepy as doubles of Miss Piggy. They are creepy. It's like, whoa.
They are. I'm like, oh, couldn't they have designed them better? Yeah, they were a little weird. The eyes, it was the buggy eyes. They were like very wide.
I mean,
Very.
I do love the fact that they are so their mother's daughters. As when Miss Piggy's on her rant about, I would tell Scrooge did it, and they go, yes, they do. And I do love that. I was like, they are so the Miss Piggy's daughter. Anyway, moving on. As I says, Home Alone 2 killed us in the box office. This was planned to have already did that one. Oh, yeah, the trailer uses music from Beetlejuice, which caught my ear. I was like, okay then.
Yeah, did not know that. Which was done regularly. I mean, I remember The Rocketeer when The Rocketeer came out, like in the 80s. After that movie came out, you started hearing like the Rocketeer music in every other trailer for some reason. So it was pretty common, but
yeah, that's very true. Oh yes, and in every Muppet movie to date of 1992, that is, there was a shooting star scene filmed. Interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's actually true. The 4K version, which was on Disney Plus, the one I watched. By the way, I should say I watched the quote-unquote extended cut, not the theatrical cut. So I had that extra 5-minute song. I digitally removed most of the Muppets sticks, apart from one or two of the sticks that still show up. So, isn't that nice?
Yeah. That was a big controversy at the time, actually, when they did that, when Disney Plus did that, before they put it on the streaming service, because a lot of people were like, well, they should be there because, whatever, because of, nostalgia. I don't know what they were thinking. But the thing is, I mean, they removed them in every future Disney movie or every Muppet movie after this. They did it for the theatrical cut before they released it. They, removed all the sticks. So it's not like this was any different than what they do now. I don't know. I thought it was
weird. Okay. Right now, before
the Michael Caine, I almost forgot his name. He actually pursued Henson Company to play this movie too.
All right. Okay then.
His daughter was he did an interview for GQ back in 2016 that I read, and it was really enlightening because in this movie he's kind of grumpy and it looks like he's not enjoying working with the Muppets at all. But he actually did enjoy working with them, and his daughter at the time was 7 years old, and she had never been able to see any of his movies.
And that's very true, yeah.
So when he found out that they were doing Christmas Carol, he went after it and eventually got the job. But yeah, he was like totally into it. It's still one of his favorite movies. Well, still, as of 2016, he said it was one of his most memorable movies that he's ever done.
Yeah.
And he got to work with Frank Oz, who he worked with on Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, because Frank Oz directed that.
Interesting. I should have actually done some more digging into this movie, because I was looking at who was up for Scrooge, but I didn't write any names down. So, oops.
I read that. Who? David Warner was one of them. That was up for it, but Michael Caine beat him out. But there was another one that was really weird. George Carlin.
Yes, that's the one that caught my eye. I was like, George. Okay then.
George Carlin. I mean, I can see it for comedic effect, but it would not have worked.
No. Right. In my hand, I have the notes I wrote down as watching it live. So I've got down here. So Michael Caine as Scrooge, is he the perfect casting for Scrooge?
He is. I thought he was brilliant. I don't know if anybody could do it as different, because his eyes stay so much in this role. You know what I mean? Because I thought it was perfect.
Yeah, true. I mean, I'm guessing Patrick Stewart would have done this just as correct also. I mean, even though Patrick Stewart done Scrooge later on in the 90s, but Patrick Stewart would have been quite good
Yeah,
as.
he would have been able to play off the Muppets just
Mhm,
like Michael Caine did, where it
mhm.
was, these aren't puppets, these are people, and I'm still
Yes, yes.
angry at them. So yeah.
Yes, yeah. Although I would say it have Scrooge has to be a bit more sharper. This is why I like Bill Murray's Scrooge, or Xavier Cross, as he is in Scrooge, because he's more sharper and he's more nasty. In this one, Michael Caine just feels like he's a grumpy old git, but
Oh,
he's not actually truly nasty. So,
yeah, yeah. That's one thing. He's just a grumpy old man.
mm,
This
mhm.
movie.
Yeah, so I'll go down here, 5 minutes in, and we have our first song, which is so me. I am Mr. Humbug. The first song, the sing, what was it? He is Mr. Humbug. He is Mr. All that stuff. He is what was it, a skinflint or something like that, Mr. Skin. And I was going, that's so me. I mean, going Mr. Humbug.
Yeah, yeah. It was. Okay. This is not Paul Williams' finest hour, or finest
mm,
half, as the case may be. He it's there's only one real song that stands out, and that's it. The others kind of fade, you know what I mean? You don't
that's
feel
very true.
yourself
Yeah.
like, singing them afterwards or wanting to buy the soundtrack or something.
Yeah, that is very true. And I've got in here Gonzo as Dickens. I guess they don't want to scare the Dickens out of the kids then.
Yeah, yeah, great. We need animal right now. Anyway.
A heatwave scene is where I walked out when this was playing in high school. When he goes, "Would you like to be fired?" and he goes, "Heatwave." Da, 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 da. So that's when I walked out in high school. So that was what, about 10 minutes in, something like that, 6 to 10
Yeah.
minutes in. So, oh my god, I've got down here. Yes, I am definitely Sir Michael Caine's Scrooge. I can't stand Christmas, and it should have been banned. That is the one thing that Cromwell got right in the 1640s, banning Christmas and banning football. So, piece of British history for you. Christmas was banned for about 10 years in Britain.
Really?
Yes, due to Cromwell, who took over the throne, I believe. He took over Britain, or England at least. So,
And he just didn't like it? Why?
he didn't like Christmas. He didn't like Christmas, Easter, and another holiday, I can't remember off the top of my head. And he hated football, so football was banned.
Oh, wow.
So yeah. And I love, like, back to the movie. I love the fact that Gonzo uses Rizzle the rat as stuff like cleaning windows. So I love that way. He goes, use
Yeah.
that to clean the windows.
Great.
And he uses them to build the fire and as such, and uses them to light the rat, not to light
Yeah.
the lamp, not the rat. Oh my god! I don't. Is this the first time we see Rizzle, or is he a returning character?
He was. That's a good question. He would be returning at that point. He would have been a returning character at that point.
So I take it his whole gimmick was he's constantly eating, because every scene he's in, he's eating something. It's like, what the hell? I mean, I get the fact he's a rat, but it's every single scene he's eating either jelly babies or what is it, wax coated fruit, and it's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I've got to hear, oh my god, not another song, no, the humanity. I've got in here. So Scrooge leaves for the day, and it leaves Kermit and his, was it half dozen rats to clean up the shop. I've got in here 2 sweeps, and that's the place clean. Really? I mean,
one of the things that scene reminds me, Michael Caine, one of the things he said back then was he enjoyed working with the Muppets, and he would, like, during that scene where he turns and then the rats start go back to work, every time he turns around, they stop and they start working. He would do that apparently on set, just at random times, get them to see how quickly we were to react. Oh my god, it's hilarious. He would just turn around. Oh, that. Anyway, go ahead.
I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently the rats are all left-handed in this, and apparently that's because in the 1840s when this was set, most people were left-handed, not right-handed. But I don't know if
Oh,
that's true or not. So I'll put a pin in that one just in case it's bullshit.
interesting. I did see in some of the trivia that I read that all of the rats were left-handed, which I thought, well, that's an odd thing to make a point of.
Yeah, so I've got it in here. They spend 2 minutes sweeping up the place and offices clean. I would fire them too, frankly. I mean, they'd be out the door. Oh my god. I love the fact that Gonzo breaks the fourth wall to tell us the story. He's the narrator.
Yeah.
Because apparently this is the only version of A Christmas Carol that sticks specifically to the book.
Yeah.
And it only changes one or two things here and there. So that's why they had to have Charles Dickens, aka Gonzo.
Yeah, because Brian wanted like the voice of Dickens in our ear, and he succeeded. I thought some of the dialogue is directly from the text. So
yeah. I'll go down here now. I know that Scrooge is cheap, but he's eating stale bread and cheese for dinner. He's rich. Shouldn't he be eating beef or chicken or pork? I mean,
save his money.
I mean, then this is the start of the. I love the fact how when he goes to his house, his doorknob turns into the face of Jacob Marley.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh dear.
It was okay. I will tell you. I mean, it's supposed to be creepy, but that was kind of Muppet creepy. I don't know. I was like, okay, I could have lived without that, because the way it was, he came out of I don't know. There was just something just disturbing about it.
Yeah. So then we meet the ghost of the Marley brothers taking pot shots at Scrooge's bad puns. I've got pot kettle black much. The Muppets taking the piss out of bad puns. Come on, really, writers? I mean, come on.
Let the bears do the comedy.
Oh,
that line was great.
What's the Scrooge says to him? You're more gravy than graveyard, and he goes, "Oh no. No. I mean, the puns." So, 26 minutes in, yet another bloody song. Now humanity. I've got down here. So,
the Marley song was terrible. Terrible. That's a terrible song. I mean, it makes the point and it continues the story, but it's a terrible song.
Yeah, what was the song about? The chains around your heart will pull you down to hell or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it furthered the story because it explained why they were there and what the warning was to Scrooge, but it was not great.
I mean, I also read that there was only supposed to be one, but they said they had the second brother because they had the two of them as the heckling old men. And apparently that pissed people off, saying, no, there's only one. Why is there two? No, whatever.
Well, also, the Muppets, and they can do whatever they want to do.
Yeah. Also, I read that the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future were supposed to be Miss Piggy. I can't remember the other two off the top of my head. And they changed it last minute.
Yeah, who was it? It was Miss Piggy. It was Gonzo before they made him Dickens. And Robin before he became Tiny Tim.
Okay then. So the Marlowe brothers warn him you'll be visited by 3 ghosts, and on the top of the hour at 1 a.m. you have the ghost of Christmas past, who is a creepy looking porcelain faced, what the hell that thing is. It's like, what the hell is that thing? I think a nightmare's right there. I mean, my lord.
Yeah, that was creepy. They actually filmed that underwater to get the effect of that, which was really cool.
Yeah, she's voiced by Jessica Fox, who is an actress in the British teen soap opera Hollyoaks, which is one of the worst things Britain's ever made, frankly.
I've actually heard of that. I've never seen it, but I've heard of it.
Oh my god! It started in, when did it start now? 95? and it's still going strong, sadly, even though it's been
Really?
tried to be cancelled many times. I mean,
Is it like a soap opera or what is it? Like
yes.
Degrassi?
It's a mid-afternoon teen soap opera,
Okay.
but
So it's like a Degrassi or type of thing.
kinda, yeah. Although it's more adult, it talks about drug use and alcoholism and rape and gay rape and such and da da da. And it's so what. And then they've done Hollyoaks After Dark, which is even more adult. It's like, jeez. I mean, so And as you said, the puppet was underwater, make it look like it's floating. But like I say, is that the face in that thing? I went, that was like one of the dolls from Dark Crystal, the
Yes.
face. So
I thought of that immediately was Dark Crystal when I saw that.
so she takes him to go and see young Scrooge, and I'm sorry, but the young Scrooge and the teen Scrooge were like, what in the hell? They're all doing sitting inside doing math, and I'm going, okay, then. So you have no friends at all, then? I mean,
Yeah, it was just to show that time was passing for one thing, and it was still the same. He was still alone, and it was. I mean, it was weird, but whatever.
Yeah, true.
It's
true.
Brian's first movie. We'll just give him that.
So then the young adult Scrooge meets the love of his life, Belle, played by Meredith Braun, and she sings the song When Love Is Gone, which was cut out of the cinema release because the Fox executive hated it or something like that.
Yeah, was it the Disney guy?
Sorry, Disney, not Fox. So, they hated the fact that was done. And I'm like, okay then. And he claimed the footage was destroyed. So
he was like, "Oh, it's not Muppets singing, so you're gonna lose the audience," and it was like, "Oh, whatever."
So that's supposed to be the love of his life. Then I'm like, okay then. So and with that, the ghost takes him back, and the clock strikes 2, and here we have the second ghost, the ghost of Christmas Present, voiced by William Todd Jones. I'll go down here. Why does he look like Robbie Coltrane and Harry Potter? He looks like is it Hagrid?
He does.
From Harry Potter. I'm like, oh my god, it's Hagrid.
Yeah, way before Hagrid.
Yeah, way before Hagrid. Yeah, I love the fact
I loved the Ghost of Christmas Present. He's just so much. I mean, he's just so joyous. You know what I mean? It just his appearance is just so much. It's so cool and so fun, and it's just like, yay! I'm kind of going along with him because he looks jolly.
Yeah, I mean, I love the fact how he goes to him. I'm absent-minded because I live in the present. There's no future and there's no past. I'm in the present. And I was like, okay, then that's interesting. He goes, come, speak to me, or what he says to him. And I'm like, okay. He said again, and he says again.
Yeah. And when I was watching it, I'm thinking, because it's been a while since I watched a Christmas Carol, the real version. And was that how he was in those? Is he that way in the book?
No.
He must be because
this is specifically done for this movie. So.
Oh, okay. I just assumed that was a literary device for, that Dickens used.
No.
Because it makes sense. He's living in the present. There's nothing to remember. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, it could be worse. He could have been hit by a toaster. I mean.
Yeah.
The bitch with a toaster. yeah. Anyway. So 50 minutes in, we have another bloody god-awful song, and these songs are fucking terrible. Who wrote these songs?
Which song are you talking about?
The one that the Ghost of Christmas Present sings.
That was I'm like, that's like the only good song in this entire movie.
Oh, these songs are awful in this. It's like, no, they're terrible. Jesus. I mean, I love the fact how he takes them around the town of London, or London town, and you have the creepy, what the hell they were, goblin dressed in Salvation Army outfits singing. I'm like, what the hell? Nightmare Fuel? I mean, what the hell? And then they have people like ice skating all over the place. I'm going, why is there penguins? Why is there
I
what?
don't understand that. I do not understand the skating penguins. That's a scene that will forever be like a big question mark over my head.
Hmm.
But yeah, I didn't get that. But apparently, just as an aside, apparently some of the Fraggle Rock characters were in the movie. I mean, the dog was,
Yes.
but
Yes.
apparently some of the other characters were too, in like in the background. But I never saw
Yeah,
them.
yeah. Yeah, the one I spotted right off the bat is at the very start of the movie, the dog is in the window.
Right? Yeah, I spotted
And
him
I
right.
was like, I don't know about the rest of them. I've not seen Fraggle Rock in decades, so I
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
tell you about that. I mean, but yeah, like it's just, some of the stuff in this thing, I was like, what is going on here? I mean, and the dance that Scrooge and the ghost does is kind of. It's if Michael Caine's got, I'm going to fall off this little plank of wood.
Yeah.
What the hell? He's doing it's an awkward side shuffle dance thing. I'm like, okay then.
I don't think Michael Caine will ever tell anyone that he's a dancer, but or a singer. This is the
Yeah, or
only
a
movie
singer.
he's ever sang in.
Yeah, I
Did
think
he
I maybe
sing
try.
it? I don't think he did.
I'm not sure. I mean, I've not seen every one of his movies, but I don't think he has. So, Anyway, so the ghost then shows Scrooge his ungrateful nephew, Fred, played by Stephen McIntosh, and his bitchy wife, Clara, played by Robin Weaver, as they mock Scrooge behind his back. That is a bitch move right there. I mean, I was like, nope, you're out of the will. Get your. She
Yeah.
is such a. He goes, oh, it's a. What's it? He's a unwanted pest and such, and he's a cockroach. No, no, no. He's a. I'm like, you're a fucking asshole.
Oh, and okay, so they were saying, okay, so they're trying to guess the word that his nephew had in his head, and they so they figured out it was an unwanted pest.
Mhm.
Okay, and then somebody says a rat, and Rizzo's right there, and
Mm.
Rizzo is not offended at all. I'm like,
Yeah, he goes,
why
hi.
are you not offended right now?
I think he was just scoffing his face, eating the wax fruit, and he's
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Gonzo goes,
He was
yeah, that's
right.
aware wax fruit. I thought I might say to you, by the way, I love the fact how the running gag from this movie is they two keep on falling from great heights. Like when windows open, they fall into the snow, or they fall off a tree, or it's like, oh my god.
I always have to have a running gag in every Muppet movie, and that was just fun. Yeah, it's
Oh,
funny.
I just love that one. It's like, God. Oh yes, and I forgot they take the Ghost of Christmas Past takes him to his old boss, played by I forgot the bloody name of the bear now.
Ozzy.
Yeah,
Kind of like it.
yeah, Fozzie and Animal was sitting there going, oh, "Great, I've got a triangle to play." Ding.
Oh, that was
And then he
great.
goes, "Screw it, I'll just play the drums." I was, oh my god! And you have the two Miller brothers heckling the party as he's going. He goes, "Are you dancing?" Yes, I'm dancing. So what? I was like, oh my god! Oh dear. As you had the sort of 20-something Scrooge saying, "This party's costing a fortune." He goes, "It's Christmas. Have a thing Ebenezer." So
Yeah.
Um, so finally, we're introduced to Miss Piggy as Bob Cratchit's wife. I've got in here, I forgot to mention, Bob Cratchit is actually played by Kermit the Frog. And oh my god, the children, what in the hell are they dolls? Sorry, the Muppets made to look like Miss Piggy. She looks like she's been, I don't know, literally shot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're a little wide-eyed, and it's kind of creepy looking.
Oh my god. I mean, oh my. And the little kid turning the goose on the fire. And he's going, "Oh, it smells so nice, Mama." And she's and the mother going, "Yes, that looks so fabulous." I'm like, really? I mean, because I'm worth it too. Yeah. I mean, oh my god! And of course, Rizzo falls down the chimney and dancing on the hot goose. I'm thinking, wait a minute here, you're not actually there, so how can you get your feet burnt if you're not actually there?
Well, he's um. Well, he's. I don't know. He's there. He's just He's there. I don't know.
I do love
Just take
the
it. Go with it. Fine.
I do love that Gonzo and him have to hitch a ride with the ghosts. They throw the little
Oh,
hook thing onto Scrooge as they takes him into the past. I love that one. It's like, oh my god. I kind of hate how much bile Miss Piggy has to Scrooge, whereas Kermit is such a soft touch to Scrooge. I'm like, shouldn't you be equally pissed off with Scrooge because he's a cheap son of a bitch and he hasn't give you a pay raise in years? So
yeah. The thing with Cratchit, Bob Cratchit, in the story and in this one is that he's like the only person that has any level of compassion for Scrooge. You know, he's everybody else hates him, and Cratchit. I mean, Cratchit doesn't like him either, but at least he seems to have some level of, understanding or compassion for him.
yeah, that's fair enough. Fair enough. So I get down here an hour in, and we have yet another lame ass song. Oh my god! As they're singing about what was it? Christmas? They were singing about the hell they were doing at the dinner table. I mean,
Yeah, that didn't. I like that. Is that the one that Robin sings or Tiny Tim sings?
yes.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
the
that
one
was
that's like.
the one I did like that. You can hate mine.
I got in here. How do these terrible songs melt Scrooge's heart? They are bloody awful songs. It's like let's put some oomph into you. So, oh yes, Scrooge finds out Tiny Tim is sick with TB as he's coughing into the handkerchief. I'm going, oh, he's dead. Nope, sorry, but Victorian London, he's dead. He's getting, black lung. I mean, Christ. And they go, oh my God, can he be helped? No. I mean,
Yeah.
So on to the final ghost, the ghost of Christmas yet to come. What do you call it? Ghost of future. I mean,
Ghost of Christmas is yet to come.
yeah. Why do you call it the ghost of future? I mean, anyway, AKA death. So,
Which
and
great Muppet, by the way.
yes.
Really good looking one. I mean, you couldn't tell what he looked like, but it was a good looking one.
Yeah. Which doesn't speak, and that freaks out Scrooge. He's like, "Speak to me, ghost. Speak to me." And nope, not a word. So, that shows Scrooge's death, and they have like the pigs in the street saying, "Oh my God, Scrooge is dead. How much money has he got?" Well, not stuff. Shouldn't they have been fat cats and not pigs? Because they're supposed to be bankers.
Oh.
So fat cat.
Yeah.
Instead of greedy pigs. Also, I love the fact how the pests were stealing things from his bed chambers, like the curtains and and sent it to a spider for some reason. What was that spider?
It was. It was. Did you notice when he's taking the items from the people that are handing them to him? He's taking it from one leg and handing it to the next back leg and the next back leg.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't watch that. No.
I'm like, wow, that's really. I mean, that took some thought to execute that.
I never actually watched that. So interesting. Although, I do like the fact how the ghost takes him to see the Cratchit family, and the house is now silent because little Timmy is dead. And I was going, so when you first see the Cratchit family, they're like, "Daddy," and they'll come barrels at the door and all the hugs and kisses and such. And then one dies, and it's like they're all miserable and depressed and sad. And Scrooge is like, "Oh my God, Tiny Tim is dead," and it's like, ugh. As I show you the little crutch and the little hat on his seat, it's like, ugh, that's rather depressingly sad. So,
And it sounded like it only had happened like a couple of days before.
Yeah.
He had come back from choosing the site at the church.
Yeah, was it facing the trees so you can see the birds? Okay then. So
facing the lake so you can watch the ducks.
Yeah,
we'd like the ducks.
Oh my God. Anyway, so then the ghost shows Scrooge his grave, and I've got to hear, why is he shocked? Everyone and thing dies eventually. You can't live forever. I mean, oh my God.
Yeah, I'm like, Yeah, I mean, of course it's going to be your name. Don't even bother wiping it off. Just assume and walk away. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like it's the next Christmas he's dead. It's supposed to be like
Right.
years and years later when Scrooge is
some-
dead. Everybody dies. I mean, oh my God. So Scrooge begs for his life, and boom, he's now back in the now, and he's a changed man. Okay then. I've done here.
That's how the story. You can't blame the Muppets for that because that's just how the story goes.
No, you can't. No, that's very true. That's very true. I've got you there, boy. What day is it? Me? Why, it is Christmas. Then take this coin and get the biggest goose in all of London town and such. And just like that, Scrooge has changed and he's weak. I mean, you see what one of your employees' son who's got TB and or black lung is dead. You die. People don't like you and forget about you like that and celebrate your death. Well, no shit, Sherlock. I mean, oh my God. So then we have an hour and 18 minutes in, another awful song. And who told Michael Caine he can sing? Because he can't. Oh my God.
Okay. No, he can't sing. He can't sing. And he had never sung before in a movie before this one. However, I mean, even he said, as much as he did not like his voice, even he said he held up pretty well. But he also said at the time, he's like, but I'm just singing with Kermit, so it's okay. It's not like I'm singing, with some Barbara Streisand. I mean, it's with Muppets. It's fine.
Yeah, true. Like I says, he gives all the gifts. He gives the rats coal because we're all complaining they're cold. And apparently, when this was shown for its 30th anniversary or 25th anniversary, people were saying, why did they give the rats coal? The rats were nice. Did they get the fact it was to keep them warm? But moving on.
We're very confused apparently, and I'm like, really? I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. I do love the fact he goes up to Beaker and what the hell are the other one's called?
Honeydew?
Yeah, and he goes, I'll give you this amount of money, whispers in his ear, and they go, you have a scarf. I'm like, oh God, that's so...
Yeah. I thought that was sweet. Beaker is a sweet guy anyway. That would just be a very Beaker thing to do.
I've got in here this song.
About it's fine. I understand.
Yeah, true. Although I've got in here, this song is no Put a Little Love in Your Heart, as he's blanging about how he's changed and he's a new man and all that crap. Anyway, so I love Miss Piggy goes to take a swing at Scrooge. When he goes up to the door, he goes, you know, you should be at work. And he goes, no, you gave it a day off. And he goes, I'm even a Scrooge. I would never give it a day off. And she goes, why, you son of a... And he goes to swing at him.
I forget what line she said during that, but it was a really good line. I wish I could remember what it was, but when she was going to punch him, she said a great line, and I don't remember what it is. But
yeah,
watch the movie, laugh at that line because it's funny.
Yeah, and then they go, I'm going to give you double your wage, and then have the whole Christmas dinner stuff, and then that's it. And then the whole reprise song of, what's it, The Love Is Gone, and that's it.
Yep.
Okay. I might say, I love the fact how as soon as Gonzo and Rizzo the Rat see death, like, nope, and they just disappear off screen. They're like, nope, this is too scary.
We'll see you at the finale.
Yeah. Although I do love the bit early in the movie where he goes, what about the kids in the audience? Don't you scare the kids? Yeah, this is culture. Oh my God. So let's wrap this up. This might actually be a shorter episode than I was expecting. So that was the Muppets Christmas Carol. What can I say about this thing? This might actually start a fight here, by the way. These songs are weak to terrible. The sets look cheap and cramped. I mean, it's just so narrow and so... And no, Michael Caine is not a good Scrooge. He is a bloody awful Scrooge. I mean, this thing gave me bloody and a diabetic coma. My God, I would rather have a root canal surgery done via my ass than watch this thing again. This thing is too sweet and too saccharine for its own good.
I will.
So,
I will watch it twice every year now, just so you don't have to. I'll take your.
so what do you say about this thing?
Oh, I, I think this is one of the better Muppet movies. I mean, I think it's top five for Muppet movies in my book. It's just it's fun. Yes, it is very saccharine. I will. It's very sweet, but that's part of its charm. It's the Muppets. It's not like it's going to be too dark. And I loved Michael Caine as Scrooge. I think he's one of the best Scrooges. Though I haven't seen Patrick Stewart as Scrooge. I heard he's
Mm,
quite good. But still, I thought he was brilliant. I thought he really sold the part. He did a great job. I love the fact that he wanted the job. And he
mm,
really worked. To do a good job. I thought it was excellent. And it's funny, and it's funny. I mean, not funny in a, you know, tears in your eyes kind of funny, but that's
mhm.
reserved for the Muppets from, just a few years ago. But yeah, it's good. I liked it, and I love the character designs just were off the off the chain. I thought the ghosts were great. I mean, the girl was kind of creepy, but I mean, she could have, the face kind of throws me off, but overall they were cool. So I
Mm.
loved it. I watch it every year.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Like I said, this is the first time I've seen this thing for 30 years. And I've got to say, 14-year-old John was right. This thing is not for me. So, so let's score this thing. One being dog shit and five being solid gold. Now, I was originally going to give this thing a one, but as it's Christmas, I'll give it a three.
Oh,
So,
that's
what do you
so
give this one?
that's it's a Christmas miracle. You gave a Muppet movie a 3. um, I will give it a 4.
Okay, then.
Um, it doesn't deserve a 5 because I think Paul Williams kind of dropped the ball on a lot of the music.
Mm,
Um, there's like 2 songs that I think stand out, and all the rest kind of fade to the background.
mm,
The Ghost of Christmas Present, I thought that song was really good. Um, and the Tiny Tim song was at the dinner table was I think was really good. But the rest were not at all. So
mm,
I
mm.
considering I think this is Brian Henson's first movie. I think it went pretty well. I was impressed, and I
Yeah.
liked the sets. I loved the stylized feel of the sets. You didn't feel like you were in London. You felt like you were on a Muppet stage, and I
Mm.
thought that was effective.
Yeah, true, true. Although in saying that, if they're going to make this a major motion picture, which they did, they should have put more money into the sets because, like I said, they looked like they're about 4 foot tall. It was all weirdly angled. It was all squished in
Yeah,
and cramped, and it was
yeah,
kind of like you can just kind of see the seams, sort of thing. So maybe they should have like added another 5 million to the budget and made the sets more grand,
yeah,
But that's just me.
yeah. But also, Jim Henson wasn't around, so they didn't probably want to put too much money into it
Yeah,
because
true.
Brian had never done a movie before.
Mm, mhm,
Yeah. And they were trying out a new Kermit because
mm,
what's his name? Whitmire was doing it at the time, whatever his name was. He had never done Kermit before.
mm.
So yeah, so I can understand them not wanting to put a lot of money into it, but considering what the money they spent, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, okay, then. Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Right then, so let's wrap this one up then. So thank you for listening. Now, don't forget to, I don't know, share us and get us out there so we do more listens. And you can follow us on X at Midnight Mania Pod. You can follow me on X and tell me how much of a son of a bitch I am. Here's Johnny79.
I already do that every day.
And you can follow Spike
Uh,
on X.
at Spike Warden 1. I always have to think about it. I never go there.
Right. We also have an Instagram, Midnight Movie Mania. Now, our next podcast will be the 1 year special. Oh my God, 1 year of this thing, my lord. Which will be Shock Treatment, which I haven't seen in a good, oh God, 5 years. So yeah, that's interesting.
That'll be fun. I have so much to say about that movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this thing is it's just a tad weird.
It is, but it's weird in good ways and bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's there's a lot to say about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I believe it was partially written by Ruby Wax, I believe, because she's in the thing as Charles Gray's assistant slash lover. So,
Oh, I did not know that.
and we also have Barry Humphries as the blind. What was he, a game show host? What the hell he was in that thing? So,
yeah, he's great, and I love him anyway.
Yeah, Barry Humphries, aka Dame Edna Everage, or the late Dame Edna Everage, I should say.
Yeah.
So I said yeah. So that's coming out in January. So yay!
Yay! You could have said it with more enthusiasm. Yay!
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Like I says, 1 year of this thing. This will be interesting. So all I can say is, guys, we'll need more listens.
Yeah.
Yeah, like us and share us and such. Right, Trent. So, like I was saying, in January we're doing Shock Treatment, so this will be fun. That's almost this thing in age. Anyway, like I says, bye, and all I can say is a Merry Christmas and dare I say Happy Holidays and such. And what else is PC today?
I say Merry Christmas.
Okay. Right, Trent. Well, bye.